for the 3 students with hypertension and or various forms of heart disease that have been cleared by their doctors to come to yoga. For the student who wants to try out a vigorous vinyasa class, I would suggest having a conversation separate from class. Perhaps a student is already physically active and vinyasa complements that. But I would also want to know exactly what their doctor has released them to do, and get confirmation of that in writing from their doctor. One of the things that they might do if they've been released is every vinyasa is at the wall, because all of those modifications are the exact same modifications I make for my hip injuries. So that's an option for you, and it keeps the head in line with or above the heart to avoid putting additional unnecessary strain on the heart. However, if there's someone who is an avid runner, this is a complementary practice that makes sense. I would still want the release from the doctor. I would also ask what they're hoping to get from a vinyasa class that they believe they're not getting elsewhere. So as we come into set up for tree pose, set your bottom half of your body in mountain pose into Tadasana and start to shift your weight to your right foot. Sliding that left heel towards the right ankle, grounding down through the toes of the left foot and all 4 corners on the right foot, engaging the muscles as you bring your hands up to heart center. Let the thumbs rest on the sternum as a reminder to lift your heart. Engage everything from your toes on the mat all the way up through the legs and the glutes and the core, scooping that space 2 inches below the belly button in and up instead of clenching. Let the breath come nice and long through the nose, inhaling and exhaling. And find your drishti to focus on. Helps maintain the balance. Work to avoid putting too much tension in the glutes and the side of the hip and the IT band, because this can aggravate and actually cause you to tense up. And then we bring the hands to the heart and we breathe. Close the eyes, perhaps, if you want to challenge your balance a little more. It's amazing how much information we don't realize we can absorb through the feet that we're actually taking in through the eyes, which is where the focal point comes in when your eyes are open. We're going to switch legs here to forgive my right hip. Inhaling, bringing the hands to the heart, letting the heart lift. Maybe the eyes close. You'll find you're a little more wobbly, and that's okay. It's the beauty of that kickstand, right? As you take a deep breath in, let the arms raise, and on the exhale, bring the hands back down to mountain. Palms can face forward, or if the shoulders are sketchy today, let the palms face into your thighs. You've got those options. So let's talk about our pranayama. We're going to use a retention breath. So we're going to inhale for my count of 4, hold for my count of 2, exhale for my count of 4, hold again. And we'll do 2 rounds. Then we'll take a reset breath, nice long inhale and exhale, and then take another 2 rounds. I'll slow down the count on that second round. You know it's coming. Go ahead, find a nice comfortable position. Let the breath fall out of the body as we inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2. Long inhale, nice and deep. Feel all the way down to your toes. And let it go. And we're going to lengthen the time between the numbers. Take an in, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, inhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, exhale. 2, 3, 4, hold. 2, deep inhale all the way up, fill everything. Hold at the top, sip in a little more air, find where there's still room, and let it go. You can also try just equal length breaths, sometimes thought of as a box breathing, because everything is the same length. In 1, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, in. 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4. And maybe you start to lengthen the time. You start with your 4s, and then you add a 5, and then a 6, when it feels right. When that number feels easy, go one more round and then increase 1, just 1. You can take that with you everywhere, even in the MRI machine, when it feels like it won't end anytime soon. It's an easy way. It's something you always have with you. It's your toolbox that never goes away. You've always got your breath. You can always control your breath. Your breath, actually controlling it, affects every system in the body. Remember that you can do that.